Williams, and a pleasant good afternoon to all. I want to start my presentation this afternoon by welcoming the 29 new compliance officers that would have graduated last week, Friday. They are now going through a process of on-the-job orientation at various quarantine sites and also working the corridor of containment and visiting business places. We are asking the general public to support the work of these individuals who have dedicated themselves to service of country above self. So these 29 officers will be posted eventually to strengthen the corridor of containment. So they will work between the airport and the quarantine sites or the vacationing in place facilities. They will also be visiting the business places. So I'm asking the business to ensure that you are adhering to the guidance of the protocols. Superintendent Henry would have spoken to the amended legislation for the wearing of face masks, and we are pursuing to have the tickets printed as soon as possible so that the compliance officers can enforce the regulation of wearing the face mask. So we are again appealing to citizens to wear your mask until we reach our threshold for herd immunity. Today, we heard that we now have 42 confirmed cases of the COVID-19, and we have to commend everyone who continues to do their diligent work in keeping our borders and keeping the country safe. As of the 7th of March 2021, since our borders opened on the 31st of October, we have had a total of 4,114 arrivals into the Federation. That's 3,732 into St. Kitts, 382 in Nevis. And this data is as of the 7th of March. This in itself speaks to the work that is being done in containing the virus here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. So out of 4,114, we have had only 42 confirmed cases. The Ross University students that arrived, I'm understanding that this is the last batch for this term, and the next arrival will be in May. So again, we want to thank the Ross University for the continued contribution to the economy, because what they do is in support of us jump-starting our economy again. I want to give special commendation to the Nevis Culturama Committee for their impressive presentation to the National COVID-19 Task Force as per how they can use innovation and technology in hosting a safe Culturama, a safe Culturama in the context of COVID-19. I think that they have learned well and they have done a great job. But the greater commendation comes for their willingness to support what is being done in the Federation regarding the vaccination rollout program. And we want to also commend, in this same vein, the St. Kitts Carnival Committee and its leadership, in particular, Ms. Shannon Harley, who has been active in promoting support for the vaccination rollout program. What was pleasing to me over the last few days is to see entertainers, young entertainers like our local DJ, Sister Sensia, who would have been promoting her vaccine, being vaccinated, and we want to encourage more persons to continue to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens, residents, the urgency must be adopted by all of us right now to bring a sense of normalcy to the country. In this vein, I'm appealing to the private sector to continue to doing their work. In particular, the Chamber of Industry and Commerce to continue their support by promoting the vaccination rollout program through radio programs and using other forms of media to appeal to their membership to support the vaccination. Sporting communities, in particular, the football, basketball, athletics, and everything else that have been making presentation to the task force. Please encourage your members to take the vaccine. Churches, we have been consulting with the Evangelical Association and the Christian Council to encourage the congregation to be receptive to the public awareness campaign and also the administering of the vaccine. Our volunteer groups, the DEMA district managers and volunteers, the Rotary Club, Lions Club, St. Kitts and Nevis Youth Parliament, the Red Cross, youth groups, explorers. So this general appeal is to all of you in the communities to do everything in your powers to go from house to house and take the message to everyone to vaccinate. I cannot end my presentation without supporting the work that is being done by a number of media houses, whether it be the radio stations, television, newspapers, digital media, and talk show hosts who are appealing to the general public to go and take the vaccine. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make the clarion call. Just as if we are being impacted by a Category 5 hurricane, to take the message of vaccinating to every single citizen in this country. And I will end by saying, we are all in this together. Let us continue to flatten the curve, putting God first, love for country, love for each other, and love for self by vaccinating. Thank you.